Good evening. I'm honored to be here to introduce Carlos Benaim tonight. Carlos was born in Tangier, in Morocco, and later moved to France to pursue chemistry and engineering studies. One day, his father sent him a classified TFF ad for a management training opportunity in Holland. This is how it all began. We are very proud to have had Carlos as part of the TFF family for more than 45 years. 45. It is a privilege, as you well know and work alongside a man of his caliber. I particularly appreciate his talent, his vision, his passion, generous spirit, and kindness. Carlos' first major success was the creation of Polo in 1978, and I'm sure that many of you in the room used it. He saw horses, polo players, and leather, but he also saw the green of the polo field, which turned out to be so instrumental to the appeal of the fragrance. He went on to create a very large portfolio of iconic fragrances, either individually or in collaboration with other perfumers, that were olfactive breakthroughs for their brands. His signature fragrances have become market leaders and classics. Carlos is a master in anticipating our clients' desires and needs, finding the crucial point between the brand tradition and its future, while fully respecting the character and identity of each brand. Carlos grew up with some of the greatest geniuses of TFF: Ernest Shifton, Bernard Champ, Max Gavari, Raja Mukherjee, to name a few. Yet, with Carlos, you are experiencing the present, fresh and relevant, and you are creating the future because of his natural openness and curiosity. He understands the synergy between art and technology, which delivers breakthrough innovation. At the same time, Carlos makes room for what he does not know. He's often the first to experiment with a new ingredient, a new natural, or new technology developed by our research team. Carlos understands the power of collaboration, internally and externally. He has worked with and mentored generations of TFF perfumers, and many of them are here tonight. Working alongside Carlos gives all of us an incredible force and confidence. That said, he happens to be humble. But after all this, you truly understand Carlos only when you meet his family. You will find the same intelligence of mind and heart, generosity, and inclusiveness. They are all glowing with happiness. So thank you, Daryl, Joss, Lexi, and Dan, for joining us tonight, but most importantly, for supporting Carlos and his work at TFF throughout the years. Now let's look at this video of Carlos sharing his personal journey and sources of inspiration.
One of my first memories is the smell of Shalimar that my grandmother used to wear. And I remember very vividly her bottle in her dresser, that round bottle with very typical of the Shalimar fragrance. My mother, on the other hand, used to wear Mitsuko and also Femme of Rochas. I was born in Tangier, and Tangier is basically situated at the tip of Africa, in between the Atlantic and the Mediterranean, in front of Spain. From my window you could see Spain. My father was a pharmacist and a botanist and really passionate about plants and in fact passionate also about perfumes. He used to be very curious and constantly writing down formulas of everything, including flavors and fragrances. And I still have some of those little booklets where he wrote the formula of the violet that he made when he perfumed his own father's tobacco, or the eau de cologne or of lavender that he sold in his own pharmacy. So that passion, in a way, got transmitted, I'm sure, in some manner, even though I had no idea that I would become a perfumer when I was a child growing up in Morocco. I think that I sensed that passion, and I think it influenced me in the rest of my life. One of the important things in a creative environment is freedom. I think that that fosters creativity, and I think it was very instrumental when I was working in my early years and even till now, to have that sense that creatively you are given a lot of freedom. Inspiration, it's like is a dreamlike state where the impetus can come from any possible direction. There is not just one way of getting inspiration, from my experience. I think that from your inner life, from your memories, from your perception of others through your life, you keep a collection. Curiosity is really the essential ingredient of creativity, one of the essential ingredients. And I think that, you know, people always ask me, do you have a great nose? It's like asking a photographer, do you have a great camera? Or asking a painter, do you have a great hand? But that's not the main thing. The main thing is what you do with it. The main thing is that curiosity that throughout your life guides you into finding more and more and more and more and more.
Please join me in welcoming to the stage to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award from the France Foundation, the gentleman perfumer par excellence, my friend Carlos Benaim.
Good evening, and thank you. Thank you, Fragrance Foundation, for creating this new mark of excellence in our field and honoring the art of perfumery. I want to thank all our customers for believing in me, for entrusting your dreams to me. I'm proud of what we have created together. Thank you, IFF, for giving me the opportunity to work with some of the best companies, the best people, and the best brands. Many of these people are here tonight, and I thank you for having given me the opportunity to excel. Thank you, Daryl, for your love all these years. You deserve a Lifetime Achievement Award for endurance. Thank you, Nicolas, not only for your introduction, but for having maintained in IFF a creative atmosphere where freedom, passion, curiosity, and collaboration can thrive. This is rare, and it takes leadership. Thank you, Nicolas. When Nicolas heard I was getting this award, he asked me a very provocative question. You have seen successes and failures for a lifetime. What makes the difference? It takes many different things, of course, but the one irreducible piece is that you have to give something of yourself. The fragrance has to have a piece of oneself. People try to please the consumer, and you certainly have to listen and understand your customer and consumer preferences deeply. But I have found that what really moves the consumer is when they feel the intense emotional involvement of the perfumer behind his creation. Perfume is more than a product. At its best, it is a piece of art. And I would call that the power of the creative mind. Paradoxically, really paradoxically, the other irreducible fact is the power of collaboration. Because nobody does it alone. I want to thank each one of you for our work together. It is a privilege to be a part of this field. I want to thank our exceptional team of IFF perfumers. Many of the successes mentioned tonight are done in collaboration with you. I cannot mention you individually, but you know who you are. Thank you for all your hard work. My success is your success, and a piece of this award belongs to you. And now I would like to ask all the IFF perfumers to stand up and be recognized. Thank you all. Thank you for the honor.